Good afternoon and welcome back to Nora's Dog Training Company. Now we're out here with Jackson and Brandy. We're using exactly the same training equipment, regular 6-foot web training leash and his training collar. He is a much softer dog than Maggie. He doesn't like to be corrected. He wants to please, and he's extremely food motivated. So with some of his behaviors, we use food to keep him focused on us, to keep this fun and happy for him, because he's a little bit of a serious guy and we want his training to be fun. He is sitting at Brandy's left just like Maggie was, waiting for his next command. And the first command that we're going to demonstrate is his ability to heel. Remember, the command is Jackson heel. Now at this point his job is to work with you, not against you. Not dragging you down the street, not barking and lunging out at people or other animals when you're working or when you're at the campground. Being more focused on you, and we found with him that the best way to get that is food. And we are not a treat-based dog training school. And little by little, as you work with him at home, I want you to withhold some of the treats. Don't treat every single time he does something right. But he's healing beautifully with her. Sitting when she stops, couldn't be any more military than that. If she turns, he turns. If she speeds up, he looks up at her and does the same. And when she stops, he sits perfectly. What a good job. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is Jackson sit stay. Flat of your palm. Inch or two from his muzzle, the one-word command to stay. And because he is so needy and so overly attached to his people, it's going to take a little bit more time probably than with Maggie to get him to hold a long sit-stay for 3 minutes. Brandy returns all the way back around him. She stops at his shoulders and she gives him a ton of praise for a good job. Because we want this to be fun for him. That's important, especially for him. We want him to think that he's the greatest thing in the world and that he's doing everything perfectly and that we're very proud of him. And Brandy's talking to him. Nice automatic sit and stay. Now he's gonna do his own thing and she'll heel him out of that and make him hold that sit stay. And again, I think Maggie did the same thing. If they anticipate the next command is what ends up happening because they've been worked so much. This time, instead of returning back to him, she's going to use his name and she's going to call him. Jessica! And he comes right in and sits and starts looking for treats. Back to heel and back sitting. Very nice. So I think with Jackson, we'll talk about this, but I think that it's important to keep him happy, motivated, and socialized. He's not vicious by any stretch. She lets him hold that for a minute, developing self-control, focus, and then she'll call him in. And you can just tell by the way he looks up at her that he's into this. Like, he's not feeling like he's being punished, but it is establishing you as the pack leader and the fact that he does not need to protect you or your office, and that he can be a fun, happy dog. Somewhere along the line, he just got out of his element and thought he had to protect something. Now the next command is the down from a heel position. So remember, he's going to be seated at your left open palm, straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down and stay. Now sometimes he'll have a habit of rolling over on his back, which is very submissive on the down command, and we would prefer that he not do that. Brandy calls him in and has him sit. She gives him a little treat to keep him motivated. Back to heel. And we'll do that down from a heel position one more time. Actually, that was a really good down for him because he's been rolling over and like giving you his belly. and we would prefer that he not do that because it's submissive.
Down. Stay.
And you can see him wanting to do it, but he's not doing it, which is really good. He's holding that. He's going to allow Brandy to walk all the way around him back to heel. And then he gets another command. That was very well done for Jackson. I just know him. And the last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is Jackson's down from a distance. So Brandy leaves him in a sit stay. She's going to use her right hand to give the command. She drops him into a down. This is his rollover thing. But as long as his feet, as long as he doesn't stand up, that's still considered a proper down stay. Even in an obedience trial, as long as they don't stand up, it's still a down. And we're not in an obedience trial, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Now, we've demonstrated for you all of Jackson's formal on-leash obedience commands. We'll be teaching you on Monday how to put these into play at home. We'll be coming out to work with you at home so that you know how to put them into play in your own environment. We've enjoyed having these kids. They're really good kids and they're really smart. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.